Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back into our New Jersey studios. FBU National Championship underway. We're about halfway through the day's games, 25 or so, with a 50 that'll be played today for the first and second rounds. 11 regional sites. Let's take you around the country. I've got a fantastic staff, so they put this together in between our updates. And as you can see, we're going to go and start in the East Regional in Boston. Connecticut North, as you know, won earlier today in the 6th grade game, 46-0 over Rhode Island. Moving along. Still in Boston, 38-0 New Hampshire, convincing victory for the home team up in the Bay State. Now on we go to the 7th grade. New Hampshire, much improved at the 7th grade level. They were so close, scored late, but Massachusetts hangs on to advance to the next round. Remember, the 7th graders play for a national championship, 14-12, the final there. On we go, still to the East Regional. We go to Greenwich, Connecticut, New Jersey, 14-8 over New York. This is the 6th grade game from earlier this morning. Moving along. First overtime game of the tournament. That's in the 7th grade level, as in Greenwich still, New York manages to eke it out against Connecticut South. Staying in Greenwich, New Jersey, strong. 28-8 over Long Island, so that's going to set up a matchup with New York in the 7th grade level, moving on to tomorrow's games in the second round. We move to Elizabethtown, Kentucky. 3 games there on the day. This is just south of Louisville. Kentucky 50-0 over Nashville. That's the 6th grade score. You saw that earlier this morning. Nashville 20-16. Nashville's new to the tournament. They win by 4. They beat Team Kentucky in the 7th grade game. 8th grade game is underway there in Elizabethtown. Moving along, Washington, D.C. We've got Maryland. And my goodness, have they been strong in all 3 games. They win in 6th grade, 34-14 over Eastern North Carolina. Then they beat Northern Virginia. They played back-to-back based on the schedule. Beat Northern Virginia 20-6. And Mike Anderson, team director, coaching up those guys 38-8 over Eastern North Carolina in the 7th grade game. So Maryland moves on to the next round in the 7th grade bracket. We go to Georgia for the first time in the Atlanta area. Georgia Middle School, new to the fold. They win in the 6th grade game, beat North Georgia, which is the North Atlanta area, GMSAA, kind of the western side of Atlanta, 20-8 the final there. In Charlotte, as we move along, 6th grade, Charlotte over North Carolina Mountain. You saw this score earlier this morning. 34-0 in the 7th grade game. So Charlotte, very strong in that one. They got some big performances throughout the day. Anthony Carter, Darian Kendrick with a couple of touchdowns for Charlotte there. Go down south in Orlando. This was the game of the morning in 6th grade. Sarasota 22, Central Florida 20. Ty Riley, 90-yard kickoff return for the touchdown with 30 seconds left to kick things off. Great way to start the FBU National Championship. Still in 6th grade, South Florida, 33-0. They shut out Southwest Florida. That a score from this morning. Tight one in the 7th grade, Central Florida. Remember, the 8th graders won it all last year. 7th grade team this year, 7-2 in their first game over Sarasota, so they move on to the next round. 6th grade Kansas City as we go to Wichita now. Kansas City, Kansas, 36-0 as they beat the home team, Team Wichita, in that earlier morning game in 6th grade. Oklahoma City, 24-13 over Kansas City, Missouri. Oklahoma City, only a 6th grade team. They did themselves well in that game, winning by 11. In 7th grade, it's Wichita beating Kansas City, Missouri 8-0. Defensive struggle there, but they've got it on to the next round, does Team Wichita. Midland, Texas is the wild card, if you will, in that 7th grade part of Wichita. We go to Des Moines. As we're moving along here, remember 11 regions. Iowa and Wisconsin. This is 6th grade from this morning. Iowa a winner 34-6. In the 7th grade, we reported this score. Skylar Schick, 2 touchdown passes. Wisconsin beats Minnesota 14-2. So Wisconsin in 7th grade, that's a 3-team round robin because we don't have a full complement of 7th grade teams, but Wisconsin will hang tough. They'll play a little bit later on tonight. As we look ahead to the 8th grade, Minnesota 42-6. Team Nebraska is new, but Minnesota strong as they go and convincingly move on to round 2. This is our lone 8th grade final. We go to Austin, Texas. Austin 34-6 over Houston. That 6th grade score was from this morning. 7th grade Austin team, a little bit closer, much improved Houston team, 20-18 the final there in the 7th grade game. Shreveport, Louisiana, one final there. 7th grade Arkansas. Well, they beat Southeast Louisiana out of the New Orleans area 32-0. Remember, you can catch all the action all day long. Go to our National Championship Facebook page, facebook.com/National Championship, Twitter at FBU_National Championship, FBU_NC. Of course, we have our way along Instagram, Football University, and our YouTube site, footballyouthnationalchampionship.com. I'm Neil Sika. We're halfway through. We'll have another update for you a little bit later. Keep it right here as you're on the road to San Antonio, the FBU National Championship, and our Score Update studios from New Jersey. Enjoy your evening.